Somebody tell me to go. 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 Somebody tell me to go.
Hello everybody, I'm Ramone Russell. Today is the day we are talking about everything Diamond Dynasty related as we count down to the early access launch of MLB The Show 21. We are so happy for you to join us. What is early access? Well, if you pre-ordered or purchased any premium edition of MLB The Show 21, you can play it tonight in a few short hours. That would be the editions with Jackie Robinson on the cover. And it's no coincidence that today is Jackie Robinson Day. So let's talk about Jackie Robinson a little bit because we might have some new baseball fans who might not know a lot about Jackie. In 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first player to break baseball's color barrier, which blocked players of color from entering Major League Baseball. Jackie stood for class, the love of the game, and equality. He was a powerful force for positive change, and he altered the landscape of sports and the world forever. These principles are more relevant and important today than ever before. So we didn't just stop there. At PlayStation, we wanted to inspire and enable more diversity within the video game industry. So Sony Interactive Entertainment, we worked with the Jackie Robinson Foundation to create the Jackie Robinson MLB The Show Scholars, supported by the PlayStation Career Pathway Program. This program will be funded by Sony Interactive Entertainment, donating $1 for every MLB The Show Collector's Edition sold in the United States. This dollar will not only go to funding the scholarship, but it will also help fund mentorships, internships, and support to students from underrepresented groups to complete their secondary education and embark on a career path into the fields of gaming and technology. So, if you're in high school and you're interested in a career in the video game field or technology in general, you want to make sure you stay abreast of what's going on the PlayStation blog and our MLB The Show channels, because in a few months, we're going to give you more information on how to apply for this brand new scholarship. So let's talk about Diamond Dynasty. You've been waiting for this feature premiere all year. It's here. We talked about pitching and hitting. We went over the fielding overhaul. We talked about ball player franchise in March to October. Last week, we talked about next gen and stadium creator. But this week, it's all about Diamond Dynasty. It's time to get your grind 99 on. And thank you to all our fans for watching the feature premieres. We had a lot of fun putting those together, and we hope you enjoyed them. However, if you missed any episode, head over to the Sony San Diego YouTube page and you can check them all out. So happy Jackie Robinson Day. Let's get into it and welcome Stephen Luis and Kyle Blake. Let's talk to Luis. Luis, how you doing?
Doing well. I'm really excited to show off some new players here, some new series, and really just to start playing the game along with everyone else.
I know the feeling. It's finally here. We've been working this game a long time, man. I'm glad we can finally release it. Kyle Blake, glad to have you back. We just talked to you a few weeks ago, and Byron Bucks is hitting home runs, so you must be in a good mood, right?
It's great to be back, and I just cannot stop having fun watching Byron Buxton hitting absolute bombs into the outfield these days. You just love to see it.
Yeah. You know what else we love to see? We love to see Stephen Haas. Stephen, how you doing?
I'm doing great, eating, breathing, dreaming about our next live content. 6th year now, managing our live team, and Ramone, I'm really proud to rep our talented group at the studio, along with Luis and Kyle. You know, last year, it proved that we're resilient, and you're gonna see our live team's creativity on full display today.
So, guys, we should get started. We got a big episode. Stephen, last week you said reveals. But before we jump into the reveals, we're probably going to have a handful of new fans who've never played MLB The Show before. So, Stephen, what exactly is live content for MLB The Show?
You and I both like good food, I know that. We know the best chefs keep the menu fresh, always changing, even spicing up some of the favorite dishes, right? So that's what we're kind of doing in MLB The Show on the live content front. We're keeping it fresh, talking about roster updates, fun rewards, challenge of the week, always cooking up something tasty several times a week, and the menu's always changing, Ramone.
Excellent. Now, all of this fits into Diamond Dynasty. At a high level, you have a fantasy baseball team But instead of it staying on paper, you are playing it in a video game with baseball stars and cards. You gotta collect them all. Today, we're talking about legends. We have so many legends in the game, spanning over 100 years of baseball history, right, Steven?
We have a ton. And Ramone, do we have surprises and reveals throughout the year too?
Oh, absolutely. How about new content for single and offline players?
Just about every week. And exactly, we're talking about challenges, rewards. The best part, we're constantly reacting to what's happening right now in the baseball season, days, even hours later. Remember last year, Tatis's unwritten rules card or home run derby night a few years ago? We love that kind of stuff. So all our fans can expect new content flowing into Diamond Dynasty 2 to 3 times every week, noon Pacific time. That's when our fans and the community love to know we push the button.
Yes, talking about push the button. What push the button means for all of our new fans, we push the button, the servers get updated, and all this awesome content is brought directly to you. So starting off in Diamond Dynasty, let's create a team, pick a name, and see my squad and the lineup.
All right, so let's create that team. We've got the main colors, we've got our team location, we got to make a lot of choices, and this is really where the choices begin, along with the lineup screen. That's next. And you can see it, we've got Coach Nando's team. This is going to be a work in progress all year as we earn more rewards. When it comes to players, like you said, legends are in there. So I've got Jackie Robinson on the second base. I got Griffey in center field. We've got other legends, Babe Ruth, Pedro Martinez, Hank Aaron, more than 150 legends this year, and some new faces you haven't seen yet, Ramone.
So this sounds amazingly incredible. You can earn stubs and XP. Can you explain those a bit more?
Yeah, so stubs are the virtual currency used in the game. You will earn stubs just by playing. You can sell items in the community market for stubs. It's also available to purchase in the stub shop. When it comes to XP is experience points. And you're going to earn that from playing anywhere in MLB The Show. Some big changes here that I'm going to let you and Kyle break down.
So much fun. Get your grind 99 on. Build your team. All right. We talked about legends, but remember, we've got all of the players playing right now, live series players, but they come in many different forms, so don't worry, there are tons of cards, lots to talk about. But first, let's talk about programs, and let's talk about the first inning program. My first question, and we're going to bring Kyle in. Kyle, what is a program, and why are you excited about MLB The Show 21's first inning program?
So programs are just the best way to earn rewards. If you're looking for new players, more packs, or any currency, head over to programs and you'll find tons of good stuff. The first inning program is probably the best way to earn huge rewards and improve your Diamond Dynasty squad. The more XP you earn, the more rewards you'll get. And the best part, it's completely free for every single person who plays MLB The Show. Each inning program is headlined by 3 bosses who are always among the best players in the game. If you can reach tier 25, you'll get to pick one of these 3 guys and add them to your squad. Let's take a quick look at those bosses you'll be working towards in the first inning.
Scream like a lioness, make no sound. Slide like a snake over some big ground. Twist like a hurricane, bend and sway. Play like a wave, wash your filth away.
So you just saw the first inning bosses. Let's start off with new legend Fernando Valenzuela. He won the Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young in the same year. He's got a funky pitching motion like you saw in that reveal video. He is going to be nasty. Moving on, we've got Mike Piazza, only the best hitting catcher of all time. And finally, we're looking at Kenny Lofton, one of the top base stealers of all time. And you might be surprised to see him in a White Sox uni. So there's a little wrinkle that we're going to show you in a little bit once we look at all 3 player cards. And Kyle, what else can you earn in the first inning program?
It does not stop there. The program is full of other rewards, including more players, stubs, packs, exclusive unlockables, bat skins, and maybe a few other things we'll talk about a bit later in the stream. So no matter where you're playing in MLB The Show, you're going to be earning XP and therefore progressing this featured program. So play anywhere and earn rewards no matter what. Also on top of that, each inning program will have specific tasks that give bonus XP. These tasks range from missions, conquest maps, moments, collections, and even more. Our goal is still to make the program bosses very accessible to all players, so expect that the longer a program is in the game, the more opportunities to earn XP will add. Inning programs don't stick around though. Roughly about every month, a new inning program packed with fresh rewards, bosses, and tasks will be released, replacing the old. And remember, almost all of these rewards in the program are sellable, so even if you miss a program, you can still check out those items on the community market.
Kyle, you mentioned XP. These things were in the XP reward path last year, but the XP reward path, is it gone? Has it changed? Give us the deets.
Yeah, this year instead of having two really big programs kind of competing for your attention, in some cases even confusing people, we've simplified the experience and consolidated inning programs and the XP reward path into one. That means the inning programs are absolutely juiced with rewards. In the inning program, you will still see some of those XP reward path favorites though, like the show classic players, live series diamond packs, and of course, tons of stubs.
Excellent, Kyle. Let's talk about the bosses, and let's start with Fernando Valenzuela.
Yeah, so with Valenzuela, you can see his primary pitch is a screwball, and it was one of the best of all time. How good is it in-game? Well, for the first time ever, you can see individual pitch attributes in the player card. So if you look at the top right, you're going to see pitch velocity, and then you can scroll over to control and see that it's 94, and finally to break to see that it's a 99. So Kyle, I saw you trying to hit that thing the other day. You were having a little bit of trouble, right?
Yeah, I was playing lane, and I gotta be honest, normally I can handle lane, but he smoked me with Valenzuela.
Yeah, he's nasty. Let's take a look at Mike Piazza now. And I mentioned a little bit of a wrinkle with these cards. And so looking at Piazza, you can see that his card is a completely new series, Second Half Heroes. And this is similar to our traditional Topps card series such as Breakout or Rookie like you saw for Valenzuela, but it's based on the stats accrued, of course, during the year's second half. As you can expect, Piazza has amazing hitting attributes. As for Kenny Lofton, he's also showcasing an entirely new series, Milestone. This series is more similar to Signature or Awards, but it's based on huge statistical milestones such as the 500 stolen base club like you're seeing here for Lofton. Other examples might be 50 home run seasons, triple crowns, and of course the 40-40 club. So with Lofton, you're seeing him in a White Sox uni because that's where he played when he got his 500th career steal.
Let's take a second to talk about this fire card art. Shout out to the entire art team. That includes Christina, Jen, Atlanta, Adam, Steve, and Ashley. They are once again bringing the heat right out of the gate. And little fun fact, the Diamond Club exclusive Topps 1-of-1 cards that the 40 MLB players are getting, those were all designed by that same fire group. So shout out to the art team once again. So who is everybody going to choose now with the first inning boss? It's such an important decision. That first program, the first inning bosses, who does everybody take? Luis, who you going with?
100% El Toro Valenzuela. I remember my dad loved to mimic his pitching motion when I was a kid when we played catch. So there's some nostalgia there, of course. And I gotta represent with the best Mexican player of all time.
Hey, let's go. Kyle, Blake, what about you?
Honestly, I take one look at those attributes, and I don't think they can really be matched behind the plate like Piazza. So to me, it's gotta be Piazza to start off the year.
All right, nice. But Steven, who you picking?
Not so fast, my friends. Give me center field, 93 fielding, 98 speed. Give me that Lofton milestone card. How about you, Ramone?
You know, Steven, I think you're on to something. That Kenny Lofton card is dirty. But here's the thing. When you finish the first inning program, you'll pick one of these bosses. However, if you want the other two, all you have to do is go to the marketplace because they are sellable, right, guys?
That's right.
And fans at home, who are you going to pick? The first inning bosses have been revealed. who's everybody going to choose. And remember, that's a grind 99 program. All you have to do is play the game to have access to one of those 3 bosses. Can't wait to see who everybody chooses. Now, let's get into single player and online modes. Kyle, what you got?
Yeah, starting with single player modes, the most basic is play versus CPU. It's a great place to start your DD journey and put your squad to the test against any MLB team in a low stakes environment versus the CPU. Beyond that, there's moments. Moments is all about reliving the biggest moments from the past and the present. You jump straight into high leverage situations as legends and superstars. If you can come through in the clutch, you will be well rewarded, trust me. But if you want to take it to another level, head over to Showdown. It is a very high stakes mode designed to put your skills to the test. You start by drafting a squad from a curated draft pool, then you play moments to earn more draft picks and prep your squad for win or go home boss battles. If you lose a boss battle, you'll have to restart your run. But don't worry, along the way, you'll be earning perks that take your squad to a whole new level.
Man, that's a lot, Kyle. Anything else? What else you got?
Oh, for sure, we got Conquest. Conquest is a strategic turn-based mode where you battle for fans and territory. Gain control of all important strongholds by beating AI-controlled teams in 3-inning games. The more territory and strongholds that you can control, the more fans you'll have and the closer you will be to dominating the map. Each map that you take on has specific goals for you to conquer. But I'm looking at something pretty cool here. Luis, what's that?
Yeah, so we're looking at Conquest prospect packs. And before we talk about the packs themselves, let me just talk about the Prospect series. It's back and introduced it in 21, and this series basically projects out a player based on his scouting report and minor league performance. Any player that still has their rookie status intact is eligible for the series. Going back to these packs, you're going to get one of these packs every time you conquer an entire division in the Nation of Baseball Conquest map. So that's 6 total packs per map completion. In total, there's 30 prospects, 1 per team, and all of these prospects are sellable. Let's take a look at a few of your choices.
All right, looking at these new prospect cards. So Jonathan India from the Reds, he looks pretty good, Luis.
Yeah, and he's already in the majors and tearing it up, living up to his potential early on in his career. Next, we've got one of Arizona's top prospects, Geraldo Perdomo. He recently got called up to the majors.
Diamond fielders also got good vision and good contact.
That's right. Looking here at San Diego's Ryan Weathers, he made his MLB debut last year in the postseason. Pretty unique. He's a lefty with some velocity here. And finally, let's take a look at Jarren Duran from the Red Sox. Speedy outfielder who was a teammate of SDS's own Lane Huffman at Long Beach State. Here we go.
This guy can fly. Also another contact monster.
And Ramone, that card art, man, new.
Man, again, the card art is insane. Let's go back one. Let's look at that pitching card one more time. To all of our new Xbox fans, and if you're new to MLB The Show, also, you might not have known this. Looking at the pitch velocity, we list the pitches from top to bottom based off of how often they threw it and how often they were able to throw their pitches for strikes. So the 4-seam fastball, that's going to be his best pitch. The 2-seam fastball, that's going to be his worst pitch. So that's something to remember whenever you're looking at any card art or any card attributes for pitches. Let's keep it going.
And of course, last but not least, in our single player modes we offer in Diamond Dynasty, extra innings. It puts a cool spin on play versus CPU. Instead of playing against MLB teams, you're playing against AI-controlled Diamond Dynasty teams. So other people, maybe like Steven, I could encounter his team in extra innings and play against his squad versus the CPU. There's one cool little addition this year. New in MLB 21, you can now complete offline missions in extra innings. You're welcome, Luis.
Let's go. Kyle, I love you.
All right, the love is definitely in the air here on the live content team. That was single player Diamond Dynasty. Now let's talk about multiplayer.
Starting with Rank Seasons, of course. Rank Seasons is the game mode to play competitively. Using the best team that you can build, you match up head-to-head against another player. If you win, your rating goes up, but if you lose, your rating will decrease. The higher your rating, the higher the division you'll be placed in, and the more rewards you will earn. The ultimate goal is always to reach the World Series division. And when you do, you get to pick an absolute stud diamond player to add to your squad.
But Kyle, is there anything new?
You bet. If you noticed in the screen in the top left, you're not only going to be rewarded for your rating, but also for how many games you win.
Oh, what?
You got that right. As we take a look at the win reward path, you'll see some of the same rewards from the rating reward path. By winning 20 games, you'll get to pick from the pennant race choice pack that rewards a gold player. At 40 wins, though, you'll get the World Series choice pack that gives you the choice of one of those awesome diamond players. However, you won't be able to get the unlockables like the nameplate and icon that you earn in the rating reward path only. Our goal here was twofold. We wanted to ensure no matter your skill, if you put in the time and the effort, you are going to get rewarded and can get one of these players. But second, for those of you who make it to the World Series with kind of no problem, we wanted to incentivize you to keep playing and racking up those wins even after reaching the World Series division.
This is so great, Kyle, because we're basically taking what was a part of the events and why people like the event so much. Even if I wasn't that good with the stick skills and I couldn't win a bunch of games without losing to, if I just kept racking up wins, I was going to get rewarded. And now we're bringing that feature over to ranked seasons. All you have to do is win games and you will be able to unlock some other very cool rewards. Thank you for putting this new feature into the game.
Absolutely. I'm super excited to see people play it.
So let's take a look at what you will unlock if you can get 40 wins, which is new. That's a cumulative. You just got to get 40, one more than 39, or you make it to World Series. So it doesn't matter your skill level, you have an opportunity to get these rewards. And what do I see here on the left? My man Prince Fielder is back. We got a slick Ryan Sandberg, a Nolan Ryan. You've got that World Series nameplate and a World Series profile icon.
Control room call, cutting in. Ramone, how can I earn this choice pack?
By either hitting World Series or just getting 40 total wins. While we're talking about making it to World Series, Kyle, is there anything else you haven't mentioned about changes to ranked seasons?
There's one little small thing. We know we've heard a lot of you out there, and we've been recently talking to some of our content creators, and based off that feedback, we've made one small change. Normally, like always, the division you and your opponent in is what determines the difficulty of the gameplay. However, there were some issues that came up when you're near the division thresholds with difficulties and bouncing back and forth between them. In order to provide more consistency, the gameplay difficulty is now determined by the player in the higher division. So if you're in Championship Series and your opponent is in Division Series, the game will be played on Hall of Fame difficulty. That's a super important change. So all of you that are sick of switching back and forth between pitch speeds should now see a lot more consistency.
Let's talk about Battle Royale. Cal, we got a lot of new Xbox fans who might not have any idea what Battle Royale is. Give us a quick rundown on what the mode is and any changes coming this year.
So, Battle Royale is simultaneously one of the most frustrating and rewarding modes in the game. It's another very competitive mode, but with a bit of a different take. You start with a 26-round draft, not 25. 26-man rosters have been added this year in Diamond Dynasty, and that draft is headlined by 2 diamond players and 3 gold players, and then some silvers and bronzes scattered throughout. So it's up to you to build that perfect squad through that draft. Then, your goal is to win as many games as you can before you lose 2 and are eliminated from the entry. Just like MLB 20, by winning 3, 6, 9, or 12 games, or going 12-0 in a single entry, you'll earn some of the highest rated players in the game. Unlike MLB 20 though, that isn't the only way to earn those players.
Say what? How else can you earn these players, Cal?
So, just like ranked seasons, we've added a Battle Royale program that refreshes about once a month. This program rewards you with some amazing exclusive rewards, specifically players we've deemed as BR fan favorites. This includes players like Rake Lamb, Logan Morrison, and the guy you're looking at on the screen right now, Jorge Soler. Reach 45 points to add him to your squad. But the biggest and best reward is at 50 points. This choice pack contains all of the same 12-0 flawless players. Personally, I am very excited about this because I never could go 12-0, and now finally I have a shot at those guys.
Battle Royale, going 12-0 is very difficult. I've never been able to do it, which tells you a little bit too much about my stick skills. However, this new change directly speaks to that, right, Kyle?
Exactly. You may see a pattern developing here. Our goal is to guarantee you'll get the best rewards in the game as long as you put in the time and the effort. This program has some pretty unique missions in order to earn those rewards though. So with every game you win, you'll earn 1 point. Also, to ensure you're being rewarded for going 12-0 still, you'll get 20 points for every time you go flawless. There's also a new type of mission here, brand new to MLB The Show 21, where you're asked to do certain things in a single entry. For example, hit 10 home runs or tally 50 hits in one entry. And as a cherry on top, there are a couple smaller missions using those BR fan favorite players, so look out for them in all your BR drafts.
Now, between ranked seasons and Battle Royale, I now have a path to excellence, because I'm not that good. But anyway, so we're going to talk about the Battle Royale rewards for launch. Remember, early access is tonight in a few short hours. If you pre-ordered or purchased any of the premium editions of MLB The Show 21, you can play the game tonight. Luis, tell us a little bit about the Battle Royale rewards.
We've got 5 legends here, starting off with Vladimir Guerrero, Mike Schmidt, Tom Seaver, Lou Brock, and then Billy Wagner there at the end. Kind of interesting, he's in a Braves uni. This is a completely new card. He's going to throw gas, though.
Gas. Thank you for that breakdown of those legends that you can get by going flawless in Battle Royale. But remember, in MLB The Show 21, you don't have to go flawless to get great rewards. Let's jump over to events and let's talk about squad building. Cal, what are events in MLB The Show 21?
Honestly, I'm running out of breath talking about all these awesome game modes, but events are the squad builder's paradise. We set specific criteria that determines which player are eligible, and then it's up to you to build a squad using only those players. Similar to Battle Royale, you'll be trying to rack up wins before being eliminated. Earn rewards by going on win streaks, and simply just by winning games over the event's lifespan. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled. New events start every 1 or 2 weeks. Beyond that, there's Play vs. Friends, so match up against any of your buddies online and see who's the cream of the crop. And last but not least, of course, is casual mode. Similar to ranked seasons where you're matching up against another person, but in casual, there's no rating attached. So win or lose, no stakes, it's just for fun.
Talking about fun, how fun was it to watch that walk-off by our friend Brett Phillips in the World Series last year?
It was pretty fun.
That was fun.
Really fun.
So good like ranch dressing.
So cool, so much stuff, so much grind 99, but we're not done. We have another reveal. Take it away.
That's right, Ramone. We've got daily moments programs. Like you needed another reason to come back and play every day in MLB The Show 21. These daily moments, it's a new program of exclusive rewards every month. So as you complete a single player moment every day, you're going to unlock the items on the screen. Players, stubs, packs, get a Diamond Legend Roberto Alomar too for your squad. But Ramone, let's talk about this Bronze Legend Jason Giambi rookie card.
We listened to the community's feedback last year on evolution programs. They were really cool, but our fans wanted more, so you got it. There's another player program. Steven, take it away.
That's right. Let's look at this rookie Giambi. Like I said, he's actually the key to unlock Giambi's evolution program. So your challenge is to play missions with the rookie version and play moments as well. Then you're going to unlock All-Star Jason Giambi card from the Yankees. Just remember, you can't start his evolution program until you earn the rookie Giambi in the Daily Moments program. Every month, you're going to see more players in the Daily Moments program, and these are keys to brand new evolution programs.
And we just showed you and revealed another player program for a gold Mickey Mantle. So many reveals in this stream, but we're not done yet. Team Affinity, which was introduced into MLB The Show 19 and MLB The Show 21, we've streamlined it this year, and there are more choices for rewards. Isn't that right, Steven?
Right, Ramone. Last year, 30 team programs. Now you're looking on the screen, just 6, one for every division, and we jammed a ton of rewards, all team themed to the division. Last year we had 4 stages. This year we're calling them seasons. Who knows how many we'll have. All right, let's dive into the AL East program, Ramone.
Steven, you mentioned choices. Look at all of these choice packs.
New unlockables, new uniform packs. We'll look at that in a second. And of course, this is where you find the current day players in the 42 series. And hey, Ramone, in the AL East, who will you be choosing for your first 42 series pack? We've got Santander, Bogarts, Stanton, Adames, and Bichette. Who you got?
Oh, looking at this choice pack, who do I choose? I don't know. I want to choose a Stanton, but that Bo Bichette card, I really got my eyes on that Bo Bichette card. And remember, the 42 series was created as a commemoration of Jackie Robinson being on the cover of our collector's edition of MLB The Show 21.
You chose Bichette here, but just keep in mind, you're going to have more chances to open this exact pack in the AL East Team Affinity. Now, Ramone, I saw a question about if this is easy to get some of these rewards. One strategy from the community, stack your lineup with players from your favorite team or the same squad. For me, I'll start with the Marlins. That'll help me rack up stats quicker in games for my team affinity program. And while I'm at it, I can complete the Marlins team collection at the same time. Boom, even more team affinity progress right there. One note from Rory about team affinity missions from our content team, that exchange missions are still here, but they're now capped. You can only get 30 points of the possible 150, so you can't complete the entire program in the first season. And hey, Ramone, we talked to Clayton a few weeks ago about March to October. What was he telling us about team affinity?
You will receive more team affinity progress for winning postseason series in MLB The Show 21. So let's jump back to the reward path, Steven.
That's right, we got unlockable choice packs filled with team-themed icons, nameplates, audio sounds. You can equip those to your Diamond Dynasty team and they play audio in certain situations like after you hit a home run or something. Customization though, it goes next level this year. We've got uniform options, hundreds of uniform options, uniform choice packs, and yes, you can equip them. Alternates, throwbacks to the early 1900s, and fun modern uniforms. In the new uniform management screen, you can see your inventory of uniforms, always a complete set, remember. It's a hat, a jersey, a pants, can't mix and match, can't separate them. We got a cool Yankees throwback 1913 here. We also have home, road, and batting practice uniforms for every club, Ramone.
That's right. Real Major League uniforms and real minor league uniforms are coming to Diamond Dynasty. You've been asking for it, and it's here in MLB The Show 21.
120 minor league uniforms, Ramone. That's 30 AAA teams home and away and 30 AA teams home and away. In the uniform management screen, you'll see the home and away, and you can still create your own Diamond Dynasty uniforms just like before. You can customize those to your heart's content. I like these new uniform options that make you look great, honestly. More uniform options is a great addition to Diamond Dynasty and MLB The Show 21, and we promise no uniform exchanges either that are coming with them. There are some nice small collection rewards though, as you keep earning more in packs, team affinity, and other programs around the game.
I'm gonna say that one more time because I know that might have scared some people. There are no uniform exchanges, but you can collect all of these uniforms, and remember, they're full sets: hat, pants, and the jersey. You can't mix and match, but so many uniforms are available to unlock this year.
That's right, Ramone, and I'm going to be looking for the Marlins first. That's what I'm going for, to equip my team with those uniforms.
Those uniforms we just saw looks incredible. Incredible stuff from Team Affinity, but we're going to talk about collections. Luis, give us the details.
Well, personally, one of my favorite parts of DD every year is collecting items and working your way towards some great rewards. Players are, of course, the lifeblood of DD, but let's take a look at all the different items you can acquire and collect in your journey. We have 1,400 plus live series players and 200 plus legends and flashbacks, and both of these numbers are only going to grow as the year goes along. In addition, we have around 600 all new uniform items, 600 plus unlockables, which include home run animations and profile icons like you saw in Team Affinity, 70 plus stadiums, 200 plus equipment items, and that includes 30 plus bat skins. That's a lot.
That sounds incredible. So tell us and everybody at home, how do collections work?
It's simple. You just acquire items, and then you decide whether you want to lock them into your collections or not, and that makes them unsellable on the marketplace. The thing I want to emphasize though is that you do not lose the items you collect. You can keep using them for as long as you want. So our biggest collection, and the one that many people, myself included, make their year-long goal, is the Live Series collection. Let's take a look at how this works. You start off by collecting all players on an MLB team, and that total will always be 40, which is based on the 40-man roster. Looking at the A's as an example, you can see on the right that if you collect all players, you're going to get an exclusive Dennis Eckersley, and every team has an exclusive player at the end of their collection. Let's go a level deeper though.
We've got 6 divisions, including AL, NL, free agents, and MLB. What happens when you collect all of the players in one of these divisions, Luis?
Well, you're gonna get some of the best rewards in the game. Let's take a look at the AL West, and we've got a new legend alert, Frank Tanana, and he is your reward for collecting the Angels. He's one of the hardest throwing lefties of the 1970s, and if you manage to collect all 5 AL West teams, then your reward is gonna be that 95 overall Ricky Henderson over there on the right.
That 95 Ricky, remember that Ricky Henderson card that was so good? What was that, MLB The Show 19 that everybody was smashing with? I wonder if that Ricky Henderson card is just as good. Something tells me he is.
He's probably going to be better. So, all right, let's even go deeper. What happens if you collect the entire American League? Well, get ready, because we're about to reveal the first of our 499 overall players in the game at launch, Signature Series David Ortiz. And let's take a look at his attributes. His hitting is absolutely insane, as you would expect from one of the best DHs of all time. He's got max power versus righties. And if you're not familiar with our attribute system in DD, certain attributes are allowed to break the scale and go over 99, with the absolute max being 125.
This is the first of what, 499 cards that are available at launch, and this David Ortiz card is definitely in contention for the best hitting card in the game at launch. But we're not done. What else we got, Luis?
So that was the AL. What about the NL? We revealed him as a new legend in one of our previous feature premieres, one of only 4 players to reach the 40-40 club, Alfonso Soriano. His power, speed, and stealing represent his 40-40 club membership. Plus, he became an excellent defender in the middle part of his career, and you can play him all over the outfield and at second base, of course.
Oh man, we're gonna have a moment of brief appreciation for this card art. The team has once again killed it with the card art. We've got David Ortiz 99. We've got Alfonso Soriano 99. What else you got to talk about, Luis?
Let's take a deep breath and get ready for the final live series collection reward. And that is 1999 MVP Chipper Jones. Now, we've had quite a few amazing Chipper cards throughout the years, but I think this might be the best one yet. The switch hitter is completely maxed versus lefties, 100 plus versus righties, has nice speed and fielding, plus you can play him at third base, shortstop, and left field.
And that was the third 99, another card in contention for the best hitting card at launch. Now let's look at the collection screen. We've already revealed the 42 series. We've just revealed the milestone series. We've got another new series, second half heroes. Prospects have been revamped. You've got prime, awards, signature series, tops now, monthly awards, and future stars. What else, Luis?
I want to go a little bit deeper into the 42 series collection. We've seen a ton of players already in this series, both in Team Affinity and in the Diamond Choice Pack that you get for buying the collector's editions of the game. But what do you get for collecting these players? There's 3 rewards there on the right. Ramone, what can you tell us about them?
These players are really important, very special. You've got Minnie Minoso, who was the first Black Latino player in the majors. Larry Doby, who was the first Black player in the American League. And of course, Jackie Robinson, who broke MLB's color barrier in 1947. They are also joined by the greats Ken Griffey Jr., Dominique Smith, the new stud. We've got an Andrew McCutchen in there as well.
Yeah, we mentioned that there's 499 overall players in DD, and Jackie Robinson completes that group. Let's take a look at his player card. And let me just remind everyone that there is a 42 series 88 overall Jackie that you can get in the Diamond Choice Pack. But this is a different version that really stands out with that alternate blue and red color scheme, and of course with the higher attributes. He's got incredible contact, vision, speed, his power is 80 plus, and he can play all over the field.
Oh man, I don't know which of these first 499 cards are the best. They all do everything well, but some different. Jackie's got speed. He can hit for power and contact. You've got David Ortiz, who just smashes. You've got Chipper Jones, who just rakes. And that Alfonso Soriano card. So much choice, and we're just getting started. This is just day one, but we don't stop here, right, Luis?
That's right. And something else, last thing I wanted to point out about the 42 series collection is that you can only acquire the 30 Team Affinity players by completing those programs. So the cards are not on the market. So when Kyle mentioned that the XP program is being folded into featured programs, you can also think of this 99 Jackie as part of that transition. We've taken a look at quite a few player item collections, but what else can you collect, Ramone?
Oh, you can collect it all. You can collect equipment, unlockable stadiums. You can also now collect uniforms. You've been asking for it. You can now unlock MLB and MILB uniforms this year. Now we're going to talk about something new. You might have remembered this screen from the gameplay trailer. It's brand new. We teased it. Nobody guessed what it is. It's called Community Parallels. Kyle Blake, break it down for everybody.
Finally, we get to talk about the feature I am most excited for in MLB The Show 21. Like you said, Community Parallels, featuring our favorite icons that we lovingly refer to as the Ramone numerals. I wish I came up with that joke myself, but I think that might have been Luis. I don't know, I'm not sure. If you played last year, you may remember Prestige players. Well, Community Parallels is similar, but bigger and better in every single way. The biggest improvement, this system applies to every single player item in the game. That's
What?
right.
Every single player item, Cal Blake?
That's right. Every single player item in the game.
Tell me more.
Can do. Each of those icons represents a parallel level, which boosts the player's attributes. As you play games and rack up stats with a player, that player earns parallel XP, or commonly referred to as PXP. As you reach new PXP thresholds, your player will upgrade to new parallel levels. Let's take a deeper dive and use Bryce Harper as an example. The first thing you notice is that orange tag in the bottom left and top right. That means Bryce Harper is parallel level 2. The little green tag under the diamond icon is his boosted overall. This takes into account both his inside edge and his parallel attribute boosts.
What? Okay, Cal, this is a pretty monstrous reveal, but there's more, right?
It's huge, but honestly that's just scratching the surface. This is where it's going to get really cool. There's this little number in the bottom left, and that's what puts the community in the name Community Parallels. Those numbers are super important. The 21 means that you were the 21st person to reach Parallel Tier 2 with this live series Bryce Harper. The 100 means that 100 people have reached Parallel Tier 2. So in this example here, you're the 21st person out of 100 people to upgrade Bryce Harper to the orange Parallel Tier. There's no limit to how many people can reach each tier though. So today, your Bryce Harper might be numbered 21 of 100, but maybe in a week, more people have reached the orange level and your card is now numbered 21 of 200. But that 21, it will never ever change, and it's yours to show off forever.
Okay, Community Parallels. Kyle, you've just revealed it. You've already told us a lot about it, but there's more, right?
For sure. You as a community determine how rare each parallel level is for each player. And as you can imagine, you all won't just be racing to be the first to unlock a player, but also be the first to unlock each parallel tier. Let's keep looking at Bryce Harper and take a look at his player card here. We see on the bottom of the screen it's got that +2. That signifies his boosted attributes are applied. You can also simply tab over to the right and get more information about your progress with Harper. This screen also reveals a bit more information, including what stats you need to earn to get PXP and how much PXP is required to reach each level. More importantly, it shows that unlike the Prestige system, you can upgrade players by playing online and of course offline. I'm super excited about that. So there are PXP multipliers for online versus offline and difficulties. These multipliers are not to push you into playing modes you don't prefer, but instead even the playing field because it can be a little harder to rack up stats on harder difficulties in an online play. And last but not least, when returning from game, we have a brand new post-game screen that includes some awesome level up animations and a nice summary of all PXP earned. You got all that, Ramone?
Yes, there's a lot there, but I have a few questions. You ready?
Ready.
All right. I think you mentioned it before, but just to give everybody another breakdown, is there a limit to how many of your cards can reach a tier in Community Parallels?
Nope, no limit, Ramone.
Okay, all right. If I sell a card, do I lose my upgrade progress?
No, so if you ever acquire that player again, you'll pick up exactly where you left off.
Cal, can you buy already upgraded Community Parallel players?
You cannot. Parallels are attached to your account, so if you buy a player on the market that you've never played before, you will receive the base version even if the seller had already upgraded them.
Ah, okay. All right. Speaking about upgrades, does my upgrade progress track across all platforms?
Oh, you betcha.
All right. And you need to make sure that you link your account on theshow.com. And we're going to talk about cross-platform play in a minute. We're going to jump right into the marketplace. Luis, tell us about the marketplace.
Yeah, so we've seen tons of cards that are acquired through programs and collections, but the shop tab is where you can purchase cards or packs with your hard-earned stubs. The marketplace is completely user-driven, so you're always buying or selling to other users. So how exactly does it work? Well, there's two options. You can either buy now or sell now, so the transaction gets completed instantly. In this example, you can either buy Yelich for 45,000 stubs, or if you already own him, you can sell for 44,000. Now the other option is to set your own buy or sell price. Let's say you really want to get that Yelich, but you can't quite afford the 45k to buy him now. Well, you can choose to create a buy order for a little less, say 40k, but you'll have to wait for his price to come down naturally so your order can be filled. Patience is a virtue.
What about packs? What packs can people expect to see at launch, which is hours away? Remember, MLB The Show 21, if you pre-ordered or purchased any of the premium editions with Jackie Robinson on the cover, you have early access in a few hours. Luis, what are the packs coming out tonight?
Let's start with the show packs and bundles, which contain players and assorted items and are always available. Also, the 3 bundles contain an extra pack to sweeten the deal, which you can see here is a Ballin' is a Habit pack for the biggest bundle. What does that contain? Well, that's a gold player guaranteed in the Ballin' is a Habit pack. Now, let's take a look at our limited time packs, starting with our free Roberto Clemente pack.
Wait, Luis. So say that one more time.
Everyone will be able to redeem this free pack for a Diamond Roberto Clemente up until Monday, April 26th.
Everybody who gets the game will have access to this 85 overall Diamond Roberto Clemente.
That's right. And just in case you don't get the game for early access or for launch, you're still going to have a few days before the pack comes down, April 26th.
All right, so be sure you pick up and play the game before April 26th so you can have access to this free 85 overall rated Roberto Clemente. What else we got?
Well, to the right, we got the Space One Choice Pack, and that features the #1 prospect in baseball, Wander Franco. Now, this pack has 2 possible player rounds, a rare and a base round, and you're going to get to pick a player from one of the 2 rounds when you open the pack. The rare round includes Franco, Felix Hernandez, and Juris Familia. Who's in the base round? Well, it starts off with the Yankees' top prospect, Jason Dominguez, a switch-hitting 5-tool monster that everyone is just waiting to see once he makes his professional debut this year.
Who else is in this choice pack round?
There's 4 other players in the base round, including fellow prospect Matthew Liberatore and a rookie Kenley Jansen as well. But let's talk about what you see over there on the right. After you pick your player, then you'll get to pick from one of 3 diamond uniform items. Now, I gotta go with the cream-colored Phillies uni. I think it's one of the best unis of all time, but I think the other 2 have some fans as well.
Hey, that diamond Chicago uniform from 1967 is litty.
If you look at the name of the pack, you'll notice the number 1, which of course means that there are more versions coming, so look out for Space 2 and 3. Moving on over to the Headliners pack, this is a non-choice pack like the show packs that we saw earlier, but you have an increased chance to find the featured player, which for set 1 is a 2016 postseason Josh Donaldson. Something new to this year's Headliners is that there's now an item slot in the pack, and like with the player headliner, you have an increased chance to find the featured uniform, which in this case is a 1976 Red Sox home uni.
But it doesn't stop there. We do roster updates and attribute updates. Luis, can you explain to our new fans how we do roster updates in MLB The Show?
Roster updates are huge in MLB The Show. We've talked about live series players, but we haven't exactly explained how the live part comes into play. And so these players are eligible to have their attributes go up or down based on their real life performance. Roster updates are going to start a few weeks after launch, and after that, we'll have weekly transaction updates and attribute updates every other week.
Those 2 things are separate. We have transaction updates and attribute updates, right?
That's right. Looking at the attribute updates though, this creates a really fun game within a game as you try to identify what players are going to have breakout years, and you can try to invest in them before they go diamond or gold.
All right, so that was roster updates and attribute updates. What about Inside Edge? How does Inside Edge work in MLB The Show?
Yeah, so we've partnered with Inside Edge, who provides daily matchup ratings for every live series player. Now, this rating, which is based on real-life matchups and tendencies of a player, will produce a temporary boost or penalty to the player's attributes.
So, just to recap, roster attribute updates, they are permanent and happen every other week, while Inside Edge effects are temporary and will update daily. This is very important to your Battle Royale drafts.
Hey everyone, Colin here in the control room, bringing Luis back. Luis, last year we did some really awesome stuff with minor league rosters. What are we doing this year with MLB The Show 21?
Yeah, so last year we collaborated with Scott from the Ride and Rosters team. They provided tons of minor league player attributes and player heads and accessories, and we're really excited to do that again this year. We're collaborating again, and we're really thankful for everything that they've done for the game, and we're really excited for you to see this. Now, not all of these players are going to be in Diamond Dynasty, because in DD, the live series players, you only get to see the 40-man roster, and so a lot of these minor league players aren't on the 40, but some of them will sneak in there, and we're just really excited for you to see them.
That is some awesome news, Luis. Thanks for the update that Ride and Rosters will be helping us again with minor league rosters in MLB The Show 21. Moving on to crossplay, because everyone wants to know, how am I going to play with my friends, Ramone, and what do we support?
We've got cross-generational, cross-platform play, also cross-saves and cross-progression. We got it all, but we're going to get a little bit deeper. What's really, really important for everybody to do if you want to use these features is go to theshow.com and link your account, and you're set for cross-progression. Say that one more time. Go to theshow.com and link your account, and you are all set up for cross progression. Cal, we've said it a few times, but we have a shared marketplace, correct?
That's right. So people who sell cards on PlayStation, the buyers could be from Xbox.
All right, Cal, what about parallel progress?
Yep, all your progress lives within that MLB Show account. So that includes parallels.
All right, what about my inventory? I don't want to lose my nameplate or bat skins or anything.
Of course, that's pretty much the most important part of playing Diamond Dynasty is building that inventory. So yep, it transfers.
All right, what about stubs? Do they transfer?
That one's not quite as straightforward like we mentioned before. Any stubs that you earned through gameplay or programs or moments, those transfer cross-platform. Any purchase stubs stay on that platform.
Excellent. So we also support cross-platform play. If I'm playing Diamond Dynasty online, who will I match up against?
You can match up against anybody as long as you're playing in a non-created stadium. If you are playing in a created stadium, you will only match up against next-gen consoles.
All right, and last but not least, how about cross-platform saves?
Of course, we couldn't forget about those save files. If you want any more information on exactly how to do that, head over to theshow.com.
All right, thank you for those explanations, Kyle.
You bet.
All right, we've talked about so much Diamond Dynasty content, but we're not done. We got so much going on. We're so excited for all of our fans on PlayStation and all of our new fans on Xbox. Welcome. We can't wait for you to start playing the game in a few short hours. Remember, early access is available on any premium edition of MLB The Show that has Jackie Robinson on the cover. Now, let's talk about the little things with Steven.
So there have been a lot of major features discussed. Let's talk about some of those smaller things. Starting in the inventory, you can search for items for the first time. In this example, I've searched for gold, 84s, and rookie series cards. And the cool thing is, once I hit the search button, they all appear. I can check them all out. And look at that top right corner. It says Collection, Mariners Live Series. It also tells you where you can find the player or the item. And if you press a button, you can actually jump right into that. And you can go see, and how do I acquire this guy? Do I have to earn him in a program? Is he on the marketplace? That's a huge upgrade, Ramone.
It is. That's too much stuff. Steven, I heard there's a little thing in Conquest. Can you show it to us?
You know, when I was trying to steal fans in Conquest, I always wanted to go check my goals. Now you don't have to leave the map. You can just bring up your goals by pressing a button on the screen.
All right, Steven, what about Battle Royale?
Another little thing, when you're drafting your Battle Royale squad, this is a big one thanks to Kyle. You can press triangle or Y to view the attributes of a player in your lineup, in your rotation and bullpen, and that way you can help inform those decisions as you're going through the 26-man draft.
Steven, what about moments? Let's keep it rolling.
All right, it's launch, and we're going to start with 2 sets of Tops Now moments. So go look for Miggy hitting a home run in the snow, and you've got another set of moments. This is where you're going to earn some of those Tops Now flashbacks. These are cards from players, big moments that just happened. I have a feeling you're going to see some fan favorite names in there, Ramone.
Fan favorite names? Oh, really?
Byron Buxton.
Yes.
Thank you, Steven, so much for giving us a rundown on some of the little things added to Diamond Dynasty and MLB The Show 21. Happy to see some of those updates. But we are nearing the end. Remember, early access starts in a few hours. How do you get early access? You pre-order or purchase one of the premium editions of MLB The Show 21. Those are the editions with Jackie Robinson on the cover. So, Steven, what are you going to do when the server is live in Diamond Dynasty? What's the first thing you're going to do?
Yeah, I put my team first. Marlins fan, so I'm going after the Marlins Team Affinity, the NL East Team Affinity program. I'm going to look for some Marlins uniforms around the game. We'll see if there are any there. And I'm also going to try to finish the Marlins Live Series collections to get one of the flashbacks or legends Luis says is there. I'm excited to get those.
Kyle Blake, what are you going to do? Something tells me the first thing you're going to do has something to do with the Minnesota Twins, but prove me wrong.
No can do, sir. I'll be heading straight to the marketplace to buy Live Series Buxton and probably a few other Twins, and then I'm going to, as quick as I can, hop straight into ranked seasons and try to be the first to reach the second parallel level for Buxton, while also, getting a head start on a few of those win rewards, hopefully.
Luis Martinez, what about you?
Well, first, I think I'm going to go to the logo vault. I'm going to get my googly-eyed logo from last year imported into 21. Then, I think I'm going to go to Nation of Baseball, to the Conquest map, start to get some prospects on my team. And I think then I'll head over to AL East, Team Affinity, play some moments, start making progress towards that 42 series collection.
Let's see. What am I going to do? I'm going to try to go 12-0 in BR. I should stream that so people can watch me fail. But no, I'm probably going to jump in that first inning program, try to get one of the new 3 guys. After that, probably go get some bat skins, like that fresh goat bat skin. Oh man, so much content coming to Diamond Dynasty. Remember, this is just the beginning of the year. It's called live content for a reason. But before we go, let's just take a look at some of the new card art coming to MLB The Show 21. There it is. We got the new Prospects card art. We got the new Diamond Series card art. Look at that 42 series. Oh, that 40-40 Club Alfonso Soriano card is just insane. And you know what else is insane? All of our artists and basically everybody who worked on MLB The Show 21 this year. So big ups to our development team. This last cycle was probably the hardest we've ever had, going from 1 console to 4, and we can't wait to press this button. So from Steven, Luis, Kyle, and everybody else here on the MLB The Show development team, thanks for joining this marathon stream. I think we covered just about everything, and I mean everything, in our feature premieres. Pitching and hitting, pinpoint pitching, the fielding overhaul, so many new animations, the new narrative feature in Road to the Show, ball player. We've got Ben talking to real MLB personalities and some you don't even know yet. Two-way players and ball player. Also talked about the updates coming to franchise in March to October. We talked about next gen and the fan most requested feature ever in the history of MLB The Show. Took us a long time to do it, but we did it, and we did it the way you wanted us to do it. Stadium creator with over 1,000 props to build the stadium of your dreams, and we want to see those dream stadiums. Share them online so we can check them out. And today we went over everything Diamond Dynasty related, including the reveal for that new feature called Parallels. So once again, thanks to everyone at SDS for all of their hard work on MLB The Show 21 this year. Everyone should feel very, very proud. It was a monumental effort on shipping PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S. It was a lot of work. I know everybody's tired, but we're really proud of the work we were able to accomplish this past year, especially under the circumstances. And thanks to the people behind the scenes that make these feature premieres a reality. Thank you to PDSG. Thank you to Marketing PR and everybody who helped us out this year. We really appreciate it. It takes a team. It was a team effort. Steven for keeping us all focused. Carson for keeping us on schedule. And the stream guru himself who brought us the Players League and roster updates from his living room last year. My man, Control Room Colin. He doesn't stop. You're not done yet, Colin. We got more streams. We got to start planning, so you can't go to sleep yet. And thank you all for watching. We had so much fun putting these together, and we hope you enjoyed them. We are a few short hours away from the release of MLB The Show 21 on early access. Stay tuned to Twitch for an encore presentation of all the feature premieres running up until launch. Again, thank you so much. We hope you enjoy the game. I'm Ramone Russell. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.